Welcome to Let's Do Yoga with Joanne, and I'm Joanne. I'm so glad you could join me today. Today's routine is called Loosen Up Already, and it's really just about keeping those joints moving, building a little bit of strength. We can build strength right into our 90s, so we might as well. And we'll begin with a diaphragmatic breath exercise that uses the entire lung. We want to keep our lungs healthy so we can ward off respiratory illnesses. Begin with an inhale that literally pushes your hands out if they're on your belly. So I'm going to put my hands on my belly and inhale, moving those hands away, and then exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. So you do it one more time, and while you're doing it, just an explanation. In order for you to get that air all the way down to the bottom part of the lung means you use the entire lung. Make sure you have a good clean exhale. And then I'm going to put my right ear towards my right shoulder. So first of all, get those shoulder blades back and down. Bring those elbows back and down so that your shoulder blades are back and down for this. Then the right elbow, right ear to the right shoulder. I double dare you to get your right ear to your right elbow. It's not going to happen. I'm going to take my left hand and just bring it down. Now I want to turn to look towards my right armpit, just so I get a strength. There's a bit of a tendon towards the back of the left side of the neck, and I want to stretch that out too. And then I might even tuck that chin a little bit. And then coming out of that into the neutral zone, get those shoulder blades back and down again by moving those elbows back and down. And then lay the left ear towards the left shoulder. Go ahead and straighten out that right arm. And I have mine just at a bit of an angle away from the body. And first I hold that, getting a nice stretch on the right side of my neck. Then I'm going to look towards that left armpit. And when I get there, I'm going to tuck that chin a little as well. There we go. And then you can come out of that and come into a neutral position. So flick those fingers a little. We're going to try and get everything warmed up and moving. And then you've got them warmed up. I'm going to go for 10 of the fastest flicks you can do, and go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Shake that out a little bit. Circle those wrists. I'm going to circle both hands to the outside. Try and get some movement in those wrists. Just about 3 times around, and then I'm just going to take it, moving those circles towards the inside. Then placing those hands on my shoulders, trying to get my elbows parallel to my shoulders. So you might find yourself down here. Go ahead, check in the mirror if you have to, and try and get those elbows parallel, right? So once they're parallel, then we begin by lifting up and around and down and forward and up. So get that circle going. I'm going towards the back. Let's go towards the back. Really, we want as many chest openers in our routine as we can get. Pay attention to what's happening to your shoulder blades when you do this. So when those elbows are up, your shoulder blades are up. When those elbows are back, your shoulder blades are pinching together. When your elbows are down, your shoulder blades are down. When your elbows are forward, those shoulder blades are splaying across the back, across your back. And do it again, and just feel that immense movement. It's huge. And I don't know, I don't know if you can hear in my headphones the cracking of my arthritic shoulder. Is like, whoa, this is way too much. Okay. So as I said, if you need to modify stuff, if you needed to make smaller circles, however you need to do these poses, wherever you are on your journey, that's exactly where you're meant to be. Okay, so let's do rotator cuffs. So you start with bringing those elbows, I've got them, parallel to my side. And I'm not going to tuck them in. I want them nice and straight down. I'm going to bring those shoulder blades back and down to accommodate, and then just open up to the side. And there's work that's happening up there in those rotator cuffs. And forward. And out. So most exercise programs and yoga programs do quite a bit to work your shoulders and your hips and your knees, but we sometimes don't get our rotator cuff healthy and strengthened and stretched out. So that's what we're doing here. And we can bring those hands down. We want to just do angel wings. So you open up those arms, taking them behind you. So normally we'd stop about here. Really push into your arms till you feel those shoulder blades trying to kiss together so that you've got a chest opener. And then bring the arms up and down, keeping them behind you if possible. Now for some with really bad fibromyalgia or really bad arthritis, this may be a movement that can't be done, or you may find yourself in front, and that's fine. You go where you need to go, and you just continue to work on it. You just never give up. And up and down, just trying to move those shoulder blades, trying to keep everything moving. Okay? And then bring those arms down, shake that out a little bit. Hands come into genie hands. So right hand clasps left elbow, left hand clasps right elbow. I don't have them shoulder height. I actually have them slightly lower. And I want to take a twist to the right. So I'm just going to keep my hips exactly pointed forward and turn this to the right and come forward. So inhale here, exhale left. Inhale here. Go ahead, make it diaphragmatic breathing. Fill the belly. Exhale right. Inhale forward, fill the belly. Exhale left. Inhale forward. Exhale right. Inhale forward. And exhale left. Okay, so I want to bring these knees a little bit wider than they were, and I'm going to bring my left arm up into a side bend, but I want to drop that left knee in at the same time. And then coming up and switching sides. So drop the right knee in, bring the right arm overhead. And repeat. You can hang on to your chair if you need to, if you're nervous about that. One more time. Okay, and then let's just do a rounded of the back, tuck the tailbone, tuck that chin right into your chest, and then slowly coming out of that and into standing. Again, I'll just place my chair at an angle so you can sort of see what I'm doing. And you can see my feet then. I'm coming into tabletop. So my wrists are below my shoulders, and I walk my ankles till they're below my hip bones. So not too wide. We want them under you, but I mean, don't be so narrow that you feel unstable. You want to feel stable most of all. That's the most important part. Okay, I'm going to do cat-cow. So I want to drop the belly and look forward, and then round the back, tuck the tailbone. And then we'll add our breath. Inhale, look forward, drop the belly. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, round the back. That's 3. We're going to go for 5. Inhale, forward. Exhale. Inhale, forward. And exhale. Come into a neutral spine. Okay, so we're doing a semi-down dog. So if you want to look at the screen first, backing up, bringing your head between your upper arms, that's a full down dog, but kind of hard to hold. So I come here and then I just come out of it a little bit. I want to make sure my head is above my heart. If you have high blood pressure, you can't keep your head below your heart. So come into your down dog and then kind of come out of it. And you can place the heels of your hand on the front of the chair to help you out. I hope you're on carpet, because if you're on lino, your chair is going to skitter away on you. We don't want that. Okay, so when you're here, you bend the left knee and you'll feel that right hamstring talking to you. Unless you're much more flexible and stretched out than I am, because sometimes that hamstring is really tight. If that doesn't work for you, one trick is to take the toes of the right foot and place them against the heel of your left foot, and then try and bring your right heel to the floor. And oh my goodness, that's wow. And then you just hold, you kind of live with it. You just get into it. You get too uncomfortable and come out of it. And let's just take that to the other side. So you can bend that right knee. If that's enough of a hamstring on the stretch on the left side, then you stay here. If that's not enough for you, you take those left toes and tuck them behind the right heel, and then try and place the left heel on the floor. And that's where you go, okay, I can feel that now. You get uncomfortable and come out of it. Okay, so I'm back in tabletop. Bring your feet forward until your wrists are below your shoulders again, and you're back in that tabletop position. And then take the right foot straight out behind you. Okay? And you're going to hold that right foot out there for just a bit. Point the toes. Flex. So you're going to make a circle with the right knee. Coming down, bringing the right knee next to the left knee. Going past that towards the chair. Lifting up as high as you can get it, which might not be very high. And completing that circle. That's one. Let's go for three. You make that circle as best as you can, however it works, because this is a huge hip movement. If you have arthritis, or if you're waiting for surgery, or if you're post-surgery, or if you have fibromyalgia, that might be a very small circle, and that's okay, as long as it's, moving there. The right foot comes forward now. I want to bring that left foot behind me and place it down at a 45-degree angle on a railroad track. So my right foot might be in line with the chair leg, and my left foot might be in line with the chair leg. Okay, my left foot is back. That means I want to bring my left hip forward and my right hip back, and then lift myself up with my arms at shoulder height. Bend that front knee a little more if you can. And inhale, keep the hands where they are. On the exhale, you'll lean forward and do airplane arms. Inhale forward, so good core. This is working your core. And exhale forward. And your balance. And your upper thighs. And inhale forward. And exhale back. Inhale your posture straight. Place both of your hands on your upper thigh. See if you can take a slight back bend without losing your balance. Not in your lower back so much as bringing the shoulders back. We don't want to overwork the lower back. And then coming out of that, placing your hands back on the chair. Both feet are underneath your hip bones. Okay. And I want to bring my left leg out behind me now. And I'm going to point and flex. Making a circle, I bring that knee towards my left knee, towards my right knee, my left knee towards the chair front, and then opening it up and trying to take a circle. And then doing it again, However that circle looks is exactly the way it's supposed to look for you. And I mean, everybody's so different. It just depends what's happening in your body right now. Okay, I bring that left foot forward, kind of lining it up with the chair foot. I bring my right foot back, lining it up with the chair foot and at a 45-degree angle, so it's like a railroad track. My left hip goes back and my right hip goes forward, so I can feel that already. And my arms come straight forward. And inhale. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, forward. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, forward. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale and bring those hands to the top of your upper thigh. Just bringing those shoulders back into a mini back bend. And then coming out of that and stepping to your chair. We'll do a bit of a balance exercise now. This one isn't hard. I've got one hand resting lightly on the chair, and I'm going to tap forward and tap back, and tap forward and tap back. Okay, I want to take my hand off of that chair and tap forward and tap back, and tap forward and tap back. You could feel that standing leg working harder. Are you able to bring that foot forward and not tap, and back and not tap? Or maybe it looks like this. You tap and you just lift and you have to hang on. However it works for you, just challenge your balance. Get frustrated. You know you're working, you know you're doing the right amount of work in balance if you're getting frustrated. Okay, my inside leg, but it doesn't matter, whatever leg, this is the other one. Tap it forward and tap back. And my hand is on the chair. And I'm tapping forward and tapping back. And I'm trying to get this standing leg strong and engaged. And then I'm going to take my hand off the chair, tapping forward, tapping back. And then I'm going to try just that slight hesitation, tapping forward and back. Whoa, see? Forward and back. Forward. So you shouldn't probably watch me because it's windy in here for me today. All right, let's have a seat. And arms come out. This is a chest opener, and then I want to bring them in. Again, I want you to focus on what's happening with those shoulder blades. The shoulder blades are a huge part of your back. And if they're constantly up in your ears, you develop a back pain, a headache, nagging shoulder pain. It's just huge to try and keep those shoulder blades in the position they were meant to be, which is bring your elbows back and now bring those elbows down. Can you feel those shoulder blades sliding down your spine? That's where they are meant to be. So, but usually they're up here. Okay, and let's take our side bend, bringing those knees wide, just one. I want to bring the left arm up and drop the left knee in, just like we did before. And this time I'm going to look down to my right. Okay, my left hand comes down. I'll rest it on my upper thigh. My right knee will come in. My right arm will come up and over, and I'm going to look down. And in. And one genie twist. So my knees are forward. I'm going to grab both elbows. Inhale, looking straight ahead. Exhale to the right. Inhale forward. Exhale to the left. So if you enjoyed today's video, inhale forward. Please tap like or share or subscribe, and maybe it'll get out to a few more people. Press your lower back into the back of the chair. This is probably one of the most important parts of doing yoga, is that last minute where you let everything settle in your body and in your mind. all the stuff that you've done for the past 20 minutes. So close your eyes. One big, nice, huge diaphragmatic breath. Fill the belly or the lower lung. Huge exhale. And then from your feet up, and I'll name the body parts, see if you can relax each body part as we get to it. So feet, calves, so you're relaxing each body part. Thighs, butt, belly. Just take those elbows a little back and down to try and set your shoulder blades where they should be. And then let your fingers curl and relax the forearms and the upper arm. Release that lower jaw from the upper jaw. Just let it drop away a little bit. Your lips are still closed, but they're not clenched together. Soften your cheeks. Soften all those muscles around the eyes. And the number 11 brow furrow between the eyebrows. Soften that as well. And for 30 seconds, see if you can keep bringing your mind back to your breath. Starting now. And then slowly opening your eyes. Until next week, may your inner light shine for all to see. Namaste.